Hey Scorpio, welcome to Bear Food Mama, intuitive reading. That's what I do, intuitive tarot reading. This is your reading for December 2023. Although if you're coming across this reading today, it is timeless. Take the energies as you will. Don't try to make it fit. Try and stay grounded in your 3D. Let these inform the actions in your present moment. Overall, the Two of Wands reversed. Mars and Aries energy coming out. These are some weapons from the Tibetan Buddhist like tradition of ritual. So it's almost like you are, like you've stepped through whatever doorway you were going to step through. Saw that it wasn't exactly what you thought it was going to be, with the Two of Wands in general being what it is. And then it's almost like you're hovering in the doorway is what I'm getting from this energy. I'm going to read this card and its reversal in this deck, because in this deck it is a little bit different. I don't know why, I really like this card in this deck. It stands out to me. Destruction as a beginning of creation. Yeah, so maybe this doorway that you're hovering in is like you not wanting to set something down. Prince of Swords came out in your reading on Monday. This something that you're not wanting to set down is some projection of your ego and your manifest, like your manifest persona. The Hangman reverse, Love reverse, Two of Cups reverse. So there's something you're not wanting to set down is like, you want to stay stuck in some sort of love relationship? Venus and Cancer. Yeah, Venus and Aries. You want to stay stuck in some sort of like cyclical dynamic regarding love. Excuse me, I'm still the Sun reversed at the bottom. There's happiness either way. It's almost like, okay, so I have this friend and she'll call me sometimes and tell me about what's going on in her life. She lives like across the United States from me, and she told me a couple months ago that she pursues emotionally unavailable people because it means she won't have to like engage in the actual relationship. This is what I'm seeing in this reading. It's it's like your projections of your manifest persona onto other people are making you like pursue unemotionally or emotionally unavailable people, and it makes you happy. There's the Sun and the Moon here. This is so crazy. Maybe it makes them happy too. You might be dealing with an Aries or a Cancer. Mercury and Taurus. Five of Pentacles reversed. Worry. Moon in Taurus. Six of Pentacles reversed. Success. So the Six of Pentacles in the regular tarot is like the breadcrumbing card, right? This Six of Pentacles reversed is telling me that, like, since it's ruled by the Moon, which is right here, right? There's some Venus energy, some Aries energy. There's something about the, like, the fight for your own vital energy in dynamic with other people, especially as it relates to love, that like you kind of get off on, Scorpio. Oh no, and that's what's coming through in this reading today. I don't know whether to pull this card reversed or not. I'm gonna pull it sideways. Oh, okay. Four of Cups, Moon and Cancer. Yeah, definitely might be dealing with Cancer. The Four of Cups is like, it's like boredom, emotional boredom or dissatisfaction with current circumstances. And maybe there's a part of you, this projection of your persona, that enjoys being in that space somehow. Like, maybe there's this part of you that likes to show people that you're unaffected. I think it's interesting that the sun came out upside down and there's a crab on the top of it in this regard. Just with the Cancer cards here. These are the overall energies for December. That's so interesting. This worry with the Pentacles here, it could also be because it's December, right? And Christmas is coming up, like spending a lot of money on gifts and stuff to make other people happy. Wild card on top of this Two of Cups. What? This Two of Cups reversed. The wild card on top of a Two of Cups reversed is like, with the Two of Wands reversed, might be seeing 222. And then the 4 here, it's like boredom. It's like you realizing something about your love connections or divine connections with other people that you didn't expect to see. Something that is not allowing you to close out a cycle, with the 10 of Wands there. 4 of Wands, sorry. 4 of Wands there. I wanted to say the 10 because it looks like the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10 major arcana for 10. Yeah, you might be seeing 2s and 4s a lot. 2, 2, 4, 4. Chariot reverse, another Cancer card. This is some interesting energy, Scorpio. This is like energy that I don't know what to do with, which isn't common for me. I feel like I usually have some sort of insight or something regarding the cards, but today I've got this like excitement underneath, like this feeling of with the Sun reversed and the Chariot reversed, something, and the Moon, something you're not seeing. What is this Prince of Swords Hangman for Scorpio, please, Spirit, for December? 9 of Cups coming out all wacky. It's kind of like this, which is interesting because it's upside down, and I almost get this sense of like the Hangman swinging like back and forth. Like you're not really stuck. You're just, you think you're in motion, but you're in a back and forth with this 2, 2, 4, 4. And I don't know if it's with this love relationship or like with yourself about moving on through this like cycle. What is this Prince of Swords? Please give us clear answers, Spirit, for Scorpio. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, Death reverse, Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups. No. This just came out in a reading I just did. Leaving yourself out in the cold. There's like some, with these projections on the Prince of Swords and leaving yourself out in the cold by going back and forth about a situation. There's like some head over heart decisions that need to be made or have been made. in order to manifest your Ace of Pentacles. Head over heart decision made in order to like bring happiness to others. Get unstuck. What is this Ace of Pentacles on top of? I'm getting that this is like you reevaluating the way you see abundance also. And it could be abundance in the realm of love. Like maybe you see in the realm of love, like maybe it's not bringing you the abundance you thought it was. Maybe you're in a love relationship or you've been in love connections and you kept thinking like, this will fill my cup, but your cups keep being stagnant or sideways or like giving you some sort of boredom, or this luxury becomes like overindulgent and you're just like, I'm good. Oh, the sun reversed again. Totally flipping out there. To clarify, with the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed, worry and success reversed, it's like you don't want to worry about this. And it might be surprising you that it's like some fundamental value of yours that's going back and forth has changed. You're emotional and compassionate, and you're balanced in your emotions. You can look back on your past with kindness for yourself and others. And you're holding this chalice, which is the Holy Grail, I think. It's got the Watcher Angels on both sides. It's got the Ankh, like the water of life, like on top of, I think, this ball that's supposed to be like the globe. So it's like you're able to connect easily with other people in a like a worldly way because your capacity for emotional intelligence is what I'm hearing. And maybe this has made it easy for you to connect with people in love relationships in the past, and you're kind of like realizing that, like, I think the emotions that you've brought to the table in this like overindulgent luxury card. Ace of Wands. Oh. Okay. That's odd. Aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, I'm getting that you want something that's grounded and passionate, which I mean is normal, right? So for December, it's like you might be cultivating this in yourself by keeping your heart open, it's compassion in how you relate to others. With the moon here and the sun reversed twice, it's like there's something you don't see. I don't know what it is, but there's like a lot of really good energy all over this spread. What is this? I think this is weird. I think this is your love situation. If you're not dealing with somebody, this is you just like getting excited about like maybe a new business opportunity. And kind of releasing your past with compassion. This Nine of Pentacles reversed makes me think of Thanksgiving, because this guy is feasting and we just passed Thanksgiving. Something may have just happened in Thanksgiving that allowed you to kind of like see yourself in this back and forth energy and like cut free of these projections. And it's like step by step you're sort of moving into mastering your craft with this Three of Pentacles here. Working with other people to build like sanctuary. What is the moon with the Four of Wands reversed? So the Four of Wands is usually the marriage card, right? Venus and Aries, stubborn love, something about releasing love. Yeah. The idea of love. Again, this is like Three of Pentacles is like royalty here. This guy's a master of his craft. Something about like you bringing your compassionate skill set to your community. Getting out of this overindulgent emotional energy. What is the moon? The Four of Wands reversed for Scorpio, please. The Lovers and the Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, Hermit reversed. What you don't see is that I'm getting like this Lovers card is like, I think it's so weird because you got marriage, Two of Cups, got the marriage card reversed, the Two of Cups, Two of Wands reversed, like the sun kind of all over. The thing you don't see is this energy right here. I'm getting this really weird feeling from it. It's not, this isn't your energy. I don't think this is like, I have this feeling of like suspicion because there's the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands, this guy's on the defensive. Like in terms of love, you're like on the defensive. Or whoever is in your dominion. What you don't see about them is that they're super defensive. They want things fair and even. And they have an offer for you, but it's like to keep you stuck. What is this? And why is it here? Everything's all happy looking. The Sun reversed is still the happiest card in the deck, and you have it here twice. What in the heck is going on for December for Scorpios? Spirit, please bring us clear messages. Victory. Victory. You might have given up on love entirely. You might be on the defensive. You're like, I'm sick of being freaking breadcrumbed. I don't want your freaking pentacles. I don't. And then this offer comes along. And it's like the fulfillment of love. But it's like you've already moved through even like desiring that. It's like you've released your desires. That was part of the process of this like mastery here. And your Ace of Wands. You have compassion for the situation. And then this wild card freaking comes in and is like, here's victory. And you're like, I don't want your Six of Pentacles. I don't want to bring you in from out in the cold. Five of Discs reversed. Interesting. This time of year, excuse me, can be really interesting. Seven of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. For relationships that involve love. Like you could, people get lonely, right, around this time, and trying to like make connections around that sort of hope of like whatever this is for you, can create these like illusions in in our bonds with one another because of this, like, loneliness from this time of year. But I'm being called to talk about that for somebody like an ex maybe you left out in the cold is quickly coming in to defend their actions, especially if they were not good at communicating with you. And they were not good at sharing with you. They're coming to reveal the things they haven't shared with you. It might be like too late. This is such a strange energy. What is this victory for Scorpios? Because this seems like a weird lineup for victory. Like, maybe you've really been through this battle of love and, like, things are finally going to be fair and even. You get this offer. It's grounded. It might not be emotional. Maybe you're getting something that you can offer somebody who, like, ghosted you to make them happy. Whether or not they want it is a different story. They are looking, both sides of this situation are looking defensive if it's a love situation. If it's a work situation, it's like you're making the choice to focus on evening out your security and material, like, well-being, and you're coming out victorious and stable. Although it's going to take some slow progress with this Chariot reverse, you might end up feeling a little bit stuck just in your day-to-day. But you have 5 and 6 in Pentacles reversed here, so it's like something about with all this Aries and passionate stuff going on here, like, you might have a hard time communicating. You might be the kind of person who has difficulty communicating, and you worry that, like, somebody's not going to see what it is that you want to say. There's, with the 5 of Discs reverse, the Mercury in Taurus. Is that what that is? Yeah, Mercury in Taurus. What is the Sun reversed in the outcome for Scorpio for this December? Well, it's winter, right? The Sun reversed. That makes sense. Winter solstice might bring some revelations to you about this situation, whatever it is. Ten of Swords reversed. Ugh, somebody wants to undo a betrayal. It makes me feel like pages. Yeah, somebody has an apology. Might be you, Scorpio. Maybe you have an apology. This Page of Cups is looking back on this situation with his little fish cup, like. That's funny. I just got this image of this guy, like, apologizing to this fish, like, practicing his apology with this fish. My goodness. If this is a love situation, one person needs to bring a little bit of, like, material security, and the other one needs to bring a little bit of emotional security. It looks like you're fulfilling your end of the bargain here, Scorpio. That and some. What is this Sun reverse? The Ten of Swords reverse. Two of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make things balanced and even and move forward. Feeling, like, heavily overwhelmed by this situation. Like, whatever this is, it feels like a lot of a little too late. super like complex and weird. The holidays probably are not helping to clarify any of that this month. I'm gonna draw on what 2513. It's only been 25 minutes. Maybe this situation feels like it's been taking forever. Yeah, and that forever. Maybe it's just a lot of a little too late, like, which is super sad. I've got like this really sad like feeling from it. Gosh. Coulda, shoulda, woulda kind of deal. Man, that's a bummer. Are you fucking kidding? Excuse my link. Are you kidding? The sun reversed. What is this? Oh my gosh. We're gonna read this. That's trippy. You got the sun reversed 3 times. I've never had that happen in a reading. The golden chanterelle. Yum. There are a few mushrooms more popular among foragers than the chanterelle. To find just one can make any mushroom hunt a spectacular success. It's not only their bright, cheerful color, but also their delicate, fruity aroma that drives foragers wild. The golden chanterelle heralds success, health, and abundance. This mushroom, however, also asks this bounty be shared. Don't be afraid to express yourself and shine your light onto the world. Enlightenment, joy, victory, success, material happiness. So I think, Scorpio, whatever you went through with your Queen of Cups here that made you so compassionate, it's like you're coming into your material abundance with the Ace of Pentacles, and your vital energy has been renewed with the Ace of Wands that was here. And it's like you had other people in and out of your energy this whole time, right? And whatever this new beginning was for you, it came to you when you were like alone, kind of doing your own thing. And this person who wants to come in to freaking apologize to you, I'm really trying to keep my language solid here because I've got this really like, just, yeah, dude, the Two of Cups reversed again. That is so weird. This person who wants to come in and make amends and apologize to you, like, they're coming in, their timing's just really bad because you're like, where were you when I needed you kind of deal. And maybe they wanted to offer this apology before this whole you sharing your light and abundance, and they didn't. And now there's like no way for you to trust their offer. Okay, I got like overwhelmed. It could be doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be like a family dynamic. It could be like a sibling or a parent or something. I don't know. I'm like getting all like teary-eyed. This is really weird. It's like some big energy. It could be that this person, if it's a love relationship, really cares for you, but they can't manage their energy around you. With Temperance reversed, they, like maybe you guys get too wrapped up in each other. Interesting. 14, Temperance with Sagittarius season also. So, like, 10 of Swords reversed. Huh. Maybe by Sagittarius season, someone's coming in to, like, try and undo some sort of betrayal. I think it's weird that your energies in both of these decks have pulled out some of the same cards. All three of these decks. 333 might be important. With the Two of Cups, and then we had the Four of Wands reversed. It could definitely be a love situation. Trying to speak up. What's the outcome of this situation for Scorpios at the end of December? Spirit. Man. Rest, recovery. Coming out of rest, recovery. Wheel of Fortune. Ending out this karmic cycle. This is a fairy ring, which is super cool. And it's supposed to, there's one in the description of this card. There's a fairy ring of mushrooms that grows next to Stonehenge. That's why the Stonehenge is back here. And it's supposed to have been there for like 1,000 years or something, which is really cool. But this talks about Seven of Swords. This talks about I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. This is like the portal to another world. This is like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is weird. I'm hearing by putting these swords in someone else's back. And it's almost like you realize this. You got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords here, which leaves you after this 10 is canceled out with the Ace of Swords. I don't know why that's coming out. I never do that in a reading. This is such a crazy reading. Seven of Swords. Let's read that. False morale. Oh, man. Though still considered a delicacy in Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, and some regions of the United States, the false morel is deadly if eaten raw, as even a small dose of the false morel's toxins can be lethal. Most mycologists recommend against eating this mushroom altogether. Growing at the same time of year, the false morel is often confused with true morels. See the Devil and the Ace of Wands. Whoa. Even so, distinguishing between the two is quite easy. True morel caps are riddled with pits, while the caps of false morels are made up of pretzeled grooves resembling a brain. Deception, manipulation, strategy. The false morel with Temperance reversed, Two of Cups reversed, and the Sun reversed is like, and then the 10 of Swords reversed. Excuse me. Four of Swords sideways, Wheel of Fortune underneath Temperance reversed, and 10 of Swords reversed. It's like you chose, with that wild card that was here, this is, it's like you chose I don't want to say the wrong path, but it's like you chose the riskier path. If you had an option to give to yourself or someone else, It's like you gave to them. And they like overindulged. And then you couldn't give and you had to stop. And this was like a betrayal to them. And you're realizing like the requirements for preparing the ground and your body for this like connection are too risky with the message behind this false morale. It's like there's two, especially the brain, like the way it looks like a brain and then all these swords. It's like it requires too much strategy, too much recovery. It's too risky. Like you might really love this person or this connection or vice versa, and it's like too much. The Star. Huh. With the Nine of Swords. There's still some hope for wish fulfillment here. Maybe from both sides. If this is you as like a business person, you got Temperance here, the artist. So I'm hearing that your art maybe is something you've been thinking about giving up on because the artist path is like really difficult to follow. And this hoping for fulfillment and going potentially through these periods of like putting your art out there, having it critiqued, having it criticized, and then having to recover is like this cycle that you don't want to be on anymore. Or you're trying not to give up on. I want to read the Star because I don't know what this mushroom is, but it looks really cool. So this is for December 37:39 on the timer. The Star. Ringed Earth Star. Geostrum saccatum. You might be an Earth angel. Found all over the world, the eye-catching ringed Earth Star has captivated the imagination of mushroom hunters for as long as it's been around. The Blackfoot of North America call them fallen stars and believe they are an indicator of supernatural events. Ooh! As both a protective and therapeutic measure, the Cherokee place the Earth Stars on the navels of babies until their umbilical cord withers and falls off. In Brazil, it's known as the Star of the Land. Earth stars are also used in traditional Chinese medicine as an anti-inflammatory. After a period of turmoil in our lives, this mushroom is an indication that we're finding a renewed trust in the universe, the same way that the Earth star peels back its outer layer to become a star. We are also opening back up, stripping ourselves of our limiting beliefs, and rediscovering who we are beneath the surface. Awakening, guidance, hope, inner vision, and spiritual power. Clarified by the Nine of Swords. This is bizarre. 9 and 7 of Swords. Okay. So we're going to read the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. False Morale, we already read. 9 of Swords. Bleeding Fairy Helmet. Though the Bleeding Fairy Helmet is said to be bioluminescent, its light is extremely weak and near impossible to see in the dark. If cut, stabbed, or broken in any way, it will, as this name implies, bleed. Anxiety, insomnia, nightmares, fear, depression. Okay, so I think you're being encouraged this December to look back on your year. Look back at this cycle that is like happy. This is super happy right here. The Sun, the Two of Cups, and the Temperance. This is like balanced, beautiful connection. And then it's just lopped off, like stabbed in the back. So this year might have been really hard for you, Scorpio. You've done the healing. You've been in recovery from it. Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and it's like, you don't even care. Like, you're tired of having to strategize. You're tired of having to worry about it. You're tired of having this fear, this anxiety, and you're giving your hopes for the future over to a power that's higher than you, which is that spiritual, like, destiny, right? That's whatever all of this material, grounded, like, connected happiness is. I'm hearing, like, that story, was it Joseph? No, Isaac? Who did God, I don't know the story. God took everything from this guy who was, like, super wealthy. Took, because he and the devil was like, oh, he won't love you if you, like, make him sacrifice his son. So he goes to, like, sacrifice his son, and then God stops him, like, right before, and says, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to test your love for me. I'm going to give it all back to you now. This is you being like, I know this is all coming back to me, but I literally, why? Like, did you really have to, Spirit? Did you have to do that? Like the hope is there, and even the knowledge is there. And all of these fears are being turned into, yeah, it's like you see the injustice of this, and you're getting your 10 of Pentacles. Like, you're getting your 10 of Pentacles. It's all coming back, but you're like, this is stupid. Like, what is this? Like, I'm getting this, like, breaking the matrix, like, judgment reversed. Yeah, justice and judgment reversed. This is you being like, if I die in this incarnation, or when I die in this incarnation, God, like, don't resurrect me. I'm freaking over it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that's coming through. That's messed up. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're not waiting anymore. 7 of Pentacles reversed and the 3 of Wands reversed is like, I'm not waiting anymore for this. Whatever this is. I don't know what this is for you. Judgment and justice together. You might be dealing with a legal situation. God. You might be dealing with a legal situation. The judgment is to give you your 10 of Pentacles, 9, 10, 20. 8 of Pentacles and the Tower. I love this Tower card. This is super cool. It's a, oh my gosh, what do you call it? I'm going to read it because I can't, oh my gosh, remember the name. But it reminds me of the Resident Evil games, the Tower. So the 8 of Pentacles is like you doing the work, right? And you've got, this dog is like a mushroom hunter dog. It knows that as it's doing the work, like, it knows that these truffles are down here underneath the ground, even though you can't see them. Here in the 10 of Pentacles, you have all the truffles. They're all unearthed, like, you're happy. The Tower, excuse me. Zombie ant fungus. Whoa. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. Infamously known as the zombie ant fungus, the spores of this mushroom will infect and hijack the body of an ant, drain its nutrients, and create a network of cells through its body. This allows the fungus to manipulate the ant as though it were a puppet. The fungus then compels the ant to latch onto a leaf or twig 25 centimeters off the ground, where the humidity and temperature are just right for fungal reproduction. Mycelia spreads through the ant's dying body, and when a ready mushroom will rise up through the ant's head, rupture, and release its spores upon multitudes of others. Sorry, when ready, the mushroom will do that. The zombie ant fungus has been known to lay waste to entire ant colonies. This fungus calls for the toppling of old structures. Sometimes destruction is necessary for important interchanges. There is no escape from this, but you will rebuild. Catastrophe, chaos, destruction, interchange, and renovation. Huh. This catastrophe is your victory? Typical Scorpio. This is a long reading, but it's for December, and I promised some bonus readings, because I was having some, like, shadow of Mercury retrograde stuff going on with my technology this week. Where are you? Six of Wands. Thanks for sticking with me to learn this deck. Red Pinwheel, Mauve Parachute, Marasmius hematocephalus. Only growing to about 4 centimeters tall from leaf litter or decaying wood, these mushrooms are often overlooked due to their small size. Up close, however, they are things of beauty. Their wiry stems confidently rise up to a ribbed cap that looks like a playful parachute with an underside resembling a pinwheel. In order to maximize their lifespan, they're able to shrivel up during dry conditions, and then revive when there is enough rain or humidity in the air. Because of this ability, they're capable of releasing spores for spans of up to 3 weeks. Victory, confidence, rewards, recognition, praise, and pride. With the King of Wands on the bottom. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So I'm getting, Scorpio, that you have given up on some sort of situation, whether it's a connection, whether it's your art, whether it's your hope of, like, getting justice in a legal situation. You're done waiting. You're over it. God asked you to sacrifice your son, right? In the metaphorical way. Nothing real, like, true there. But, like, basically asked you to do this and then was like, oh, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. Here's everything back. And you were basically like, you know what? I don't even want that. Like, thank you. I have it. I appreciate it. My blessings are here. And also, I'm just going to keep doing my work because apparently I'm just this, like, ant fungus for the divine, animating my material body. and then it's like you're through your dry season and it rains again. And you are allowed to, like, grow your 4 centimeters or whatever, and you're beautiful. And you're like, oh yeah, things can be beautiful. And the Six of Wands, 6 is also the Lover's major arcana. You've got the Two of Cups reversed there. And then you've got this offer that comes in with this King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Devil reversed and the Empress. And it's like something really beautiful here. I don't know. Something really beautiful here is coming with the Empress. I read this other card in a reading recently with these that I thought was the Empress. It was not the Empress, so I need to figure out what that was. But I'll look it up. I literally just posted it. I don't know. I can't. Oh, here we go. This one. I wonder if this is the Three of Cups or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, this is the oyster mushroom. It's easily cultivated. It's cultivated all over the place. You can get, like, a, what do you call it? The pink oyster mushroom, like a kit online, and cultivate your own. Wow, and it's like as soon as you start pouring into yourself this hope, right? These stars become these stars, and you, like, see the fruits of your labors. And it's like, rather than waiting on somebody else to fulfill you, fulfilling yourself actually shows whatever you're trying to show, whoever you're trying to show, it even if it's just you, it shows you like your own beauty. And this idea that anything like judgment, justice, fulfillment with a 7 of Pentacles, or like your ship's coming in, the idea that it's coming from anywhere else with this Devil reversed is conquered. And that's why you had to go through this Sun, 2 of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, betrayal, BS situation. And then you're in this King of Wands with this Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups was here, wasn't it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, the Fool reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. I'm going to read this King of Wands and this Ace of Cups, and then we're going to end this reading out because it's 51:21 on the timer. Long reading. Thank you for being here, Scorpios, again today. This was like a really emotional reading. If it resonated with you, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And you can book a reading with me on my Etsy. It's the only place you can book a reading with me. You can donate on my Cash App, and you can become a member on my Patreon if you desire. Thank you for being here. Ace of Cups, Candy Cap, Lactarius rubidus. Though not consumed like most edible mushrooms, candy caps are sought after by many chefs for their sweet maple-like aroma and taste. Much like truffles, they're used primarily as a flavoring. When dried slowly, a single specimen is enough to fill an entire house with its scent. Whoa. Candy caps are often used in cookies, ice creams, waffles, and pancakes, or as a sweetener for savory dishes such as pork. Love, happiness, compassion, relationships, and creativity. And it right next to it is the King of Wands. Gemmed Amanita gemata. Like the Queen of Wands, the king will sit where he wishes. Here he rests on the gemmed Amanita, a close relative of the fly agaric, see the magician. Though it can be easily mistaken for the death cap or the 10 of swords up here. This is so weird. I keep feeling like you guys have been through some like tricky trickster situation where God and the devil were like, which one's Scorpio gonna choose? And you like chose the one that was nice because it was nice, and then it didn't work out for you, and now you're like, well, okay, I'm gonna do the one that's difficult. And then you've like gotten to this point of overcoming your duality to the point where you're like this shriveled up version of this thing, and now you're just waiting for it to rain. And it's like, you're okay, just let it rain. And so by the end of this season, this December, it'll be raining for you, Scorpio, in like the best way possible. Anyway, there's no real danger, as you wouldn't want to consume this mushroom either. Fortunately, the King of Wands isn't here for a meal, but instead a stool from which to lead. Leader, vision, honor, boldness, optimism. Page of Pentacles is the last one I will read. Where you be, Pentacles? Here we go. Very back. Pecan truffle, tuber leone. Mushroom hunters, much like truffles, come in all shapes and sizes. This young hunter, the Page of Pentacles, has come across a pecan truffle. This mushroom is also known as the American brown truffle, as it's native to North America, though the one he's unearthed is a larger specimen. Most truffles of this species are only a few centimeters across. While pecan truffles are a symbiote of a variety of trees, they're mostly found in pecan orchards. As this truffle has a slightly nutty flavor and growing reputation for its culinary value, pecan farmers are beginning to take advantage of this symbiosis in order to diversify their farm output. Though much more affordable than other truffles, pecan truffles can still be sold up for $160 a pound. Manifestation, skill, development, positivity, grounded, studious. So this gift of overcoming your duality through these hardships is allowing you to like manifest from this new emotional beginning. But you had to heal first. This tower like was probably you realizing that as like an anima or animus of the divine, like basically like a, what do you call it, a vessel or a avatar is what's coming to mind. It's like you realize you're like an avatar for the divine or some sort of karmic cycle or something, and now you're like, okay, when it rains, I'm coming into my true form, and I'm gonna like have intention as I manifest. I'm gonna create like with this sort of creator mentality. And it's like in order to get this gift of manifestation, you had to like align with the rules of the universe. You couldn't just be manifesting all willy-nilly and causing all of this weird like karmic feedback and stuff in other people's lives, which is what I think this might also be. So you're learning to take responsibility, and now you can enjoy the fruits of those labors. Whew, okay, that was a tough reading. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope your December is not as tough as this reading was. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.